Welcome back to the podcast. We got the whole gang. We got Jaden Argersinger debut. We got Motivational Mike. We got Sean. We got Lucas Montana, and we got Barb Luke. So it's gonna be a great pod. And this episode, we're actually gonna, since we're all on our health journeys, we're all working towards something right now. Some of us are working towards to gain weight. Some of us are working towards to lose weight. Some of us want to keep muscle. Some of us want to lose muscle, fat, whatever. We all have different relationships with food now that we grew up and we can't really eat whatever we want like we used to anymore. So that's really what we're going to talk about as you get older, how your relationship with food changes, and especially with dieting and everything like that. So who wants to take the mic?
Okay. I guess I'll take the mic. Oh, Mike, you go, Mike. Actually, yeah.
Mike, take the mic.
I think just like age, like my relationship with food, and I feel like for everyone, it just matures over time. I think when we're kids, we don't really care about what we eat. We kind of just eat whatever we want. But I feel like a lot of us now are falling more into like a diet range, and they're doing is what's best for us when it comes to food. So, I think for me personally, I like a lot more things now than I did when I was a kid. But that's just for me.
I'm the same as you. I feel like some of us are blessed, like you, Mike. You don't really have to care about what the type of foods you eat. For me, some foods just don't do well with my body, like the fucking baby carrots. Those those get me all bloated and shit. But we'll go around and we'll answer this question. How has your perception on food changed as you got older? Like, when did you, what was the year or the age you started to realize, I got to get this amount of protein in a day and stuff like that?
I'll go first. So pretty much, like, I started my fitness journey when I was around 15, when I did track and stuff. And like, before I was serious about track, like, my diet was crap. I had like cookies, McDonald's, all that. But I noticed like my performance wasn't as good. So I did a bunch of research about like what's good to eat for running. You need a ton of carbs, protein. You need like good proteins. You need the vitamins from the vegetables and stuff. And yeah, just as I did sports and stuff, I educated myself more on food.
Which is really good. It all starts with a goal you have in mind. Like, my goal was to gain weight at one point, and then I started asking advice from different people. I didn't really look it up, and I heard to have peanut butter and have dense protein meals that are high in calories and like red meat and stuff like that. But for me, when I got older, I started to like more foods. I was the pickiest eater in the world. I would only eat pasta, mac and cheese, French fries. Can you guys relate to that?
Yeah, I can relate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I feel like everybody went through that like chicken tender phase. Right. You go to a nice restaurant and get chicken tenders.
Did y'all my go-to meal after school would be pizza rolls? Can any of y'all relate to that?
We used to go to samosas, right?
The Chotinis, yeah.
I would get like a pizza popover from Tommaso's.
Right? Oh yes.
Ooh, yeah.
I would literally every day after school, I'd come back and have like 30 pizza rolls.
Pizza bagels, those little pizza bagels, those were the shit.
Oh yes.
Bagel bites.
Oh,
right?
Bagel
bites. Pizza bagels.
Bro, I thought they were called bagel bites. I think I'm just different, bro. I never had pizza rolls or bagel bites growing up.
He had white rice and chicken.
Bro, bagel bites?
No, straight up, bro. Like, my meal that I'd always crave, it's a weird meal. It'd be rice and ketchup mixed together, and I'd eat that shit. I know it's weird, but bro, it's like
school when you're younger.
Yeah, bro. Some days I just get like rice and then put ketchup and just like mix it up and just eat on that, bro. It's so good.
That's a pretty hot take, not gonna lie.
What's like the weirdest meal you guys ever had in your life? Like, you'd be like, no one would like or try, like, your weirdest food combination. I feel like that's mine.
Weirdest food combination.
Oh.
I used to make ketchup sandwiches.
Ketchup sandwich?
Is it straight up white bread and ketchup?
That's diabolical.
That's worse than mine, bro.
Bro, that's like some prison food.
just
bro. What the heck?
imagine you walk in and JJ's just cooking up a sandwich and fucking smearing ketchup on it.
Bro, what you cooking up, bro?
I only dabbled in it for like 2 weeks, and then like I realized I was like, what the fuck am I eating?
Imagine,
but it was actually not like. It didn't taste that like I actually thought it tasted good.
Bro, just imagine if we were in what's it called? Where were we? Syracuse, and you see Jay in 3 a.m. just like in his underwear cooking a ketchup sandwich, bro.
Ketchup sandwich.
Was the bread warm at least?
Just like room temperature bread. That's like the most diabolical shit I've ever.
We should do like an episode IRL where we go around trying each other's like most like weirdest combinations that we found good.
Oh, we should, and we should all try it on the podcast.
I know. You know what we should do? We should figure out all the ones that we find good, make a wheel, and then we'll press the button, spin the wheel, and then whoever it lands on has to try it.
I know Tanner's
stuff like that.
It's ketchup and pizza.
That's not really weird.
That's not that bad.
That's not weird, though.
That's not that bad. Well, what I used to have, this was my go-to meal in Utah when I was in a freshman in high school. I would get Jimmy John's sub. I would get turkey, lettuce, mayo, cheese, and then I would get Five Guys fries, and then I would get fry sauce. I don't know if you guys, it's like mayo and ketchup mixed together.
Mayo and ketchup.
It's like
and I would dip the sandwich in there. I would dip the fries in there. It was so good.
That's not bad though.
It was
fire
good.
In my opinion.
But the best like meal that I have you guys ever seen a show called Jeffy on YouTube? Like Jeffy?
SML, right? Yeah, we watched that.
Super Mario Logan. So I got one meal from them. I got mac and cheese and bacon. It's so good together.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
That's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's like what's like weird, like weird.
It's not bad, but like it's good. Yeah.
Luke, how about you?
Like Luke, weird,
bro. Honestly, I genuinely can't even. I've been just thinking in my mind like if I had anything weird. But what I used to do as a kid. I don't even know if this is weird though. Like I would just maybe it is weird. I just straight up like spray like lemon juice in my mouth.
I've done that.
Is that weird or no?
I've never done that.
Luke, I swear this is you. I always remind you of this. Like you said when you were fat, like you used to just eat spoonfuls of frosting. Was that you?
No.
Who the fuck was
I
that?
never really liked frosting.
All right, well, when you were fat, what was your biggest go-to?
Okay, all right, this is good. So when I was fat, well, first of all, maybe I want to touch back on my relationship with food and how it's changed.
I actually want everybody
I was
to go
like thinking
around,
about. I was thinking about that, and it kind of made me think like your relationship with food when you're younger definitely depends on your environment. Because when my parents were together, my mom was like the healthiest person ever. Like no sodas, everything's like homemade cooked. Like she wouldn't even like use seed oils, like that ass before seed oils was like a whole thing. Like she would never do that stuff. And then when my parents got divorced, I think I just my dad didn't really care, and like, which is like nice that he kind of just let me do whatever. So I'll just order food and
because it gave you the opportunity, it gave you to choose.
Like I had power,
freedom, basically.
Yeah, and I didn't know. I'm like 10 years old. Of course, I'm going to be eating whatever I want, and so it all caught up to me. But then as I got older, I realized I wanted to make a change. And, your body is a temple. That's what the Bible says. So I really took that to heart. No, I took that to heart. And I just wasn't happy with myself. And I didn't like what I was doing to my body. So I decided to make the change and eat better stuff, watch YouTube, and inform myself on good stuff to eat. But what my most diabolical thing, probably dude, when we would play on PlayStation, I would set aside a time to go to 7-Eleven and get literally 6 different type of candies, bro. I would get Twizzlers, I would get peanut M&Ms, I get Reese's, I get chips. I would probably get over 3,000 calories in just crazy snacks. So that was what got me fat was we would just be playing PlayStation or doing like an Easter egg. I would like get so many snacks.
Oh my
and, like,
God,
all this candy.
dude.
Yeah.
Wait. You remember when we were doing an Easter egg, right? And then I think Michael, your dad was calling you to eat what?
Yeah,
what was it?
Yes, I didn't go to dinners. I like eat meatloaf or something. That's hilarious.
He's like Michael, eat the
Yeah, I was like,
meatballs.
so I was like, I like ran and quickly ate. It was like protecting me or some shit. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Oh, that was so funny.
That was hilarious. Yeah, I'd
But I
say
had to eat the meatballs.
I would say Luke, you have a pretty big sweet tooth. But I would say about like the diabolical foods,
I definitely
like
do.
a very common denominator that I observed is like ketchup. I feel like it's a very universal condiment.
Yeah, like ketchup and eggs is so fire to me.
I
People
think that's
say it's
nasty.
crazy.
I feel like that's nasty.
You don't like it?
Bro, you would do ketchup and white
Bro,
rice.
it's so good.
Ketchup
It's
and
so
eggs
good.
are nasty.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if I.
goes with a lot of
that's
stuff.
a weird.
No, it's like this. When you have a bowl, right? You have chicken, rice. Just put ketchup in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would like make chicken and rice and put ketchup on top.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of
not
normal.
Really?
I think that's normal.
But you should use tomato sauce. Instead. A lot healthier.
No, but I don't have
Tomato sauce, isn't that basically ketchup?
No.
All right, Jaden, I want to hear. Let's get you involved. How did your relationship with food change as you grew up? And because you're in the best shape out of all of us, fitness wise and like strength and everything. So, how has that changed your mentality growing up and focusing on protein, stuff like that?
So like my relationship with food was like it kind of because I used to just eat whatever I want. I wouldn't even think about calories, like none of that. And in high school, when I was playing basketball, I was actually really skinny, and I was just eating whatever I wanted. But it's literally just because I was younger. I was like 16, 17. My metabolism was so fast, and I was playing basketball every day. We were doing insane conditioning, like suicides, running like 5 miles after, school, practice every day. So I was doing so much cardio. And I remember like my go-to meal, I'd get like a pub sub, and then, I would literally kill a pub sub, like and then the Publix sweet tea, like the half gallon of sweet tea. I would literally drink the whole thing, and then I would get like the cookies and cream Publix brownies. I literally have all of that, and I was like super skinny just because I was playing basketball.
Wow.
But how it caught up to me is when I stopped playing basketball and I got into college. It caught up to me my freshman year, because obviously I wasn't doing as much cardio, and I'm just like sitting around in school all day. I'm just not as active, and I didn't think of that. And I was like just eating the same amount of food. And the end of my freshman year, I was like, I literally gained like over 20 pounds, and I was like, I got up to 210 at one point. And then that's kind of when I started doing research. And obviously I did gain a lot of muscle because I was lifting in the process. But, after that's when I started to do research about like calories, like caloric intake, macros, micros, all that stuff. And I started to realize like, how much weight you can actually gain and how much I was eating. Like I never even realized the caloric surplus I was in. I was like, I saw like my base, metabolic rate was like 2,500 calories. And I was like probably eating like 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day. And when I realized that, I was like, oh wow, I need to start like taking this more serious. So, whenever I fixed my diet and everything, and it was bad, I got really bad acne from it. I gained a lot of weight, and, ever since I fixed my diet, I just feel like my whole, my body's changed, my mind, just everything. I feel sharper. And my relationship with food now is like, it's hard being disciplined sometimes. Like sometimes I'll go, like the other day I went to McDonald's and like fucking got a burger and a milkshake, and because I was so hungry. I was like, it was 11 o'clock at night. I've barely been eating anything, but I think the main thing is just like staying consistent, and as long as you're actually tracking your calories and you're doing your cardio, you're working out, and you actually care, like you're most likely going to be in shape, because 99% of America, they don't even care about that stuff. Like they don't even care. They just eat whatever they want. They don't care about what they're putting in their body, or any of that. So, but yeah, that's kind of how my relationship with food has kind of grown.
I want to hear what Luke had to say. Like, but right before I want to say something, going off what you said, Jaden. I really feel like as we get older, we cherish food a lot more. When we were younger, we would eat like crazy because we were always moving. I mean, Lucas, you were probably playing soccer a lot. I was playing a lot of basketball. No, we were all moving a lot. And I feel like back then we could really eat whatever. We took it for granted. But now we really cherish it because we can't have it as much as we like. And we actually see the art in food. But Luke, what were you going to say? I saw you were about to say something when he was talking.
Oh, I don't even remember, bro. I kind of zoned out.
Oh, wait, I'm like,
boy, Mike. Wait. Everyone go around though.
I did go. I mean, at first, like I become more aware as I got older of the foods that I was eating. Like when I was younger, I didn't even know what like seed oils were and stuff like that. So I feel like I've become a lot more cognizant of what I'm putting into my body now. I think that's just with the maturity of like finding out like what the stuff I'm eating. But I kind of wanted to piggyback off what Jaden said. How you said like 99% of Americans don't really care about the kinds of foods that they're putting into their body. And I agree with that sentiment. So I was just going to ask you guys, do you think America will get healthier down the line, or will the problem of obesity worsen in the future? And then I'll answer once you guys.
I think it'll worsen.
Worsen?
I think it's getting better. I'm not going to lie. I see a big change. Like at least in the youth. I think there's
now
in the youth. Yeah. Because with these,
I think there's a lot of
with the influencers like Santa Cruz.
Yeah, but
I think it's causing a change.
The thing about that is that if you're involved in that, like that's the only everything's a niche. If you're involved in that, of course you're going to be healthy. It's a small group of people that we're a part of. But if you talk to the average American person, like they'd be like, "Who the fuck is that?"
Yeah, that is true. I think that's where we kind of live. Is everyone's tapped in. Like your environment.
Like if you're
really
not,
does.
If you would ask like a random person, like not in our friend group, some random person on the street who's fat, and you're gonna ask them like, "Who is this?" You're not gonna know. And the same thing with TikTok. Like when I went off of TikTok for like a week straight, we were doing a 7-day social media fast. There was this thing called there's this thing called October 1st, and it was National TikTok like something day, girlfriend day, October 1st.
Was that a Boo Basket thing or no?
I don't know. It was something. It's just crazy. If you're not tapped in with everything, you're not going to know what's happening around you.
Yeah, you're not going to know.
But then how much of that is important to you, you know?
It's just bullshit.
Mike, can I answer?
It's just random.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
So I feel like there's two things. Like first you have to ask the question, why do people eat a lot? Why are people unhealthy? And the answer is usually I don't have time to be healthy. I'm always in a rush. So it's really stress. And are Americans becoming more stressed over time? Things are getting more expensive, like always. So people could be eating unhealthy and getting fatter because they don't have time to eat healthy, first of all. But second of all, there's people in the younger generation. And when you say healthier over time, I think 20 years from now, I think our age group will grow up and people our age are way more focused on health than the people like our parents. Lucas, I believe that people our age are way more focused on health, our generation, than other generations. You're nodding no.
No, I disagree on that.
You disagree. So, all right, why?
Like I said before, it's a niche thing.
It's a niche.
The people you surround yourself are going to know about that, not other people. Like the thing is, the people who because you're a model, right? And you're around other models, and they're all about diet, being healthy, and then we're also about the same thing as well. It's the people you surround yourself around. are going to affect like what you do and what you eat. Because if you go to the regular average teenager who smokes weed every day or who parties, I don't think they give a fuck about what they're putting in their body.
But I believe right now I'm seeing a bunch of restaurants change to seed oil free, gluten free, dairy free, organic options. Do you not see that as well?
No, I see that as well. But you see how only you kind of know about that, but we really don't know about that. I mean, I'm not talking for everyone else. That's what I'm saying. Like, you only know about the seed oil free restaurants, correct?
No, Tanner's right about this though, because I feel like 10 years ago there wasn't really a such thing as like these like seed oil free restaurants.
I agree. I never heard of them.
I agree with Lucas.
Really? I mean, no,
but here's
it is changing 100%, but it's going to take longer than 20 years. I feel
it's getting put like I don't know. It's getting put more on the map, I guess. But I don't think like America. I think health wise, America is just declining. I don't think it's. I
would agree with that too.
What do you think, Lou?
Thank you, Mike. No, what I was trying to say was when Lucas said it's the niche we're kind of in and what we're consuming makes it seem like America's getting healthier. Well, like something I noticed when I went to where my girlfriend grew up, like in Morris, there's literally no healthy restaurants anywhere. It's just McDonald's, just like Taco Bell, just like. So it really also depends where you grow up. If you're kind of in a place that's like thriving and growing, like South Florida is a great place to be for healthy food. Everyone's running, trying to work on themselves. But if you go in the middle of butt fuck nowhere in Illinois, they're just eating McDonald's or Culver's and that's their life. They go to work, they eat that, and they call it a day. So it's
like, Luke, what would, for example, like Emma's family like eat for like dinner, breakfast, lunch?
Well, since she moved out, like they don't cook anymore really, and when they do eat food, it's fried wings or like burgers, or go get Taco Bell tonight, get Dunkin' Donuts in the morning. Like it's just like that's kind of the common theme over there is just fast food.
So how about this? So like we talked, sorry to cut you off, but we talked about health food wise, but I think overall health wise, like are Americans moving more? Are Americans getting the sun more? I don't think that's really changing. I think there's so much there's so many aspects of health that are out there, and I don't think Americans are able to do all that as quick as we feel like they can. Like if you ask Andre when he went and studied abroad what he saw, if you guys check out that episode, he said he was eating whatever he wanted, but he also was walking 20 to 30,000 steps a day. I mean, in other countries, people walk everywhere. America, we drive everywhere. You take the bus. I mean, it's a lot different of a lifestyle than it is in other places.
Well, another thing too,
I think.
All right,
can I add something really quick?
Yeah,
it's all about like what like the U.S. right? Like another thing in Europe, like they everything is healthy in Europe. Like the pasta, it's all made like homemade, like it's all healthy. Like there's no bullshit ingredients and everything. It's all like whole foods. America is just like it's just a problem with like the American government, in my opinion, too, with what they're feeding us. And like, it's when you go to the grocery store, like, and you go like literally everything has something artificial, like seed oils, like some bullshit in it, because they're just cheaply producing. I mean, I guess it makes sense.
It's capitalism. That's what it is. It's capitalism.
It's also cheaply, and also they need to mass produce for the United States as well. So they can't wait for a whole entire life cycle of a cow and wait for them to have the right nutrients, or kill off a cow because it doesn't have the right nutrients and you can't feed that. They're giving the animals like grass that already has like the nutrients you need for like your body. So they're just trying to like speed up the process and go faster instead of doing it the natural way.
But everybody just wants it now. That's what America's about. It's just the most convenient thing. If they can get it now, why would they want to wait to make their own food or go walk to get food if they can go DoorDash it? That's the issue with America.
13 cookie top DoorDash.
the convenience of food is like crazy.
Yeah.
Like you can literally just press a button on your phone and a bullshit can come to your door in 5 minutes.
I mean, there's two ways to look at it. It's either America gets healthy or more job opportunity through DoorDash, Uber Eats, because it just creates jobs for everybody else. Instacart, now the people don't even have to go shop. They could just click a button. Sean, in Spain, when you visit, how different is it than America through health-wise and lifestyle and how people are living over there?
I mean, I would say it's the complete opposite. Like, the thing with Europe and Spain is, like, the cities and, like, the whole country is designed for walking everywhere. Like, no one has a car. Like, you just walk, you take the train, or you take the bus. So yeah, that they get a lot more steps than us. Meanwhile, here in the US, we drive everywhere. And I mean, like, it's really hard to do exercise. For the food over there, I mean, like a lot of people do eat out over there, but their food is like not processed like it is here in the States. But also, like, over there in Europe, like, I notice is that they don't eat that much. Like they skip a lot of meals, and like if they have a bowl of pasta, they have like this much pasta.
Is it because it actually has nutrients rather than in America it's all fake shit and it doesn't really fill you up? Like carbs in America make you crave more carbs. Carbs in other countries probably leave you satisfied, right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of places use, like, in Italy, they make like whole wheat pasta.
In Italy, the flour doesn't have any glyphosates. And glyphosates make you craving more gluten and make you crave more carbs.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sorry to cut you off, but that's the thing with American food is, like, the food in America, like, even when you get full, even when you get full off of it, even when you get full off of the American food, like, you still just crave more of it. Yeah. Like, when I eat fast food or when I go to, like, get cookies, like, I'm so full my stomach's about to explode, but I just still want more.
Nah, I can relate to that, Jaden.
What do you think, Mike?
I can relate to
Mike, what do you think, Mike?
I was gonna say what Luke said earlier. I think one of the biggest problems, like, there's such a stark difference between like Europe compared to like the US is, like, for the US, we have capitalist nature, and these companies are profit driven, and they're just so focused on the efficiency of running a business. So they're going to use the cheapest, I guess, ingredients like seed oils and stuff, and they're going to fill the stuff with sugars and refined
40.
So yeah, stuff like that. So that way, when you eat it, because sugar is like a drug. Sugar is like a drug, basically. You're gonna overeat, and then you're gonna want more and more, and they're just gonna make more money from that.
It's a proven fact that sugar is.
I was just gonna say, well, maybe it's healthier in the EU, but it might not taste as good because it's not filled with like sugar and stuff.
So now let me ask a question, Mike. After hearing this stuff about Europe and US, would you want to move to Europe and live there, or stay here in the US?
Well, I've never been to the EU or like Europe, so I don't know. But I just want to say, like, to answer my question that I asked, is like America moving in like a healthier direction? I would say so, but like what you said, Lucas, earlier about like the niches, I agree with you, because like people like Nico Avocado that run mukbangs, they have millions of viewers as well, just like Saladino or like Santa Cruz. So like it is kind of about niches, but I feel like our government is moving in a better direction, because like I guess to make America healthy again, not even trying to get political, but like what RFK Jr. is doing. And I think they reached a deal with like what
has he even done though?
What they did.
Years.
What they did, they reached a deal with the FDA. They're banning 8 different dyes by the end of 2026. So like, I don't know. I feel like that's a good direction. They're gonna phase them out.
A little bit of progress.
So it's a little bit of progress.
But he is a little sloppy though, because listen to this. So if you look it up online, you could look up what oil does Buffalo Wild Wings use, and it'll say beef tallow. But the truth is, it's a company that uses seed oils called beef tallow. And
they're fucking people over.
They're fucking people over. And then listen to this: when RFK wanted to do Steak and Shake, remember he like subbed and he said that they're using beef tallow. They buy their French fries from a factory that pre-cuts them and fries them in canola oil before they ship them to the Steak and Shake restaurants. So he's a little dumb for not seeing that. Yeah. So when you go to a restaurant, you have to make sure that they cut the French fries there and they fry them there before they're fried anywhere else.
Yeah, I'm taking the seed oil ones. I'm brain rotted.
But also, like, just I feel like everyone's saying that like Europe's so much healthier than America. I think if you want to be fat, you can be fat in Europe. Like if you're eating sugar and cake and cookies, you're gonna get fat regardless whether it has fucking seed oils or not, or it has random preservatives or not. Right. It's just you're still gonna get fat.
I was just gonna say in Europe, the portions over there that they give you are a lot smaller than they do.
Smaller, yeah.
Over here, if you go to Cheesecake Factory, I mean, that can be a whole
it's ridiculous, bro. That's like you're the whole family, bro.
Sean, is it true when you're in Europe? I mean, you just said it yourself, portions are small and you're always walking to everything, right? And then when you're in Europe, you're eating whatever you want, basically.
I mean, I am, but I'm still getting fat. I mean, like,
yeah, exactly.
Well, Sean's the odd case.
You're still gonna get big.
But I went to Asia, not Thailand. I went to the Philippines with my dad for a trip. And they had this buffet that had so much shit. And I was getting cereal, pastries, sandwiches. I was eating so much shit. And I wasn't gaining any weight. I would wake up the next morning the exact same weight. So it's also in Asia as well, which is pretty crazy.
I don't know.
But weighing yourself the next morning, I don't know if that's really going to tell you if you gain weight.
I did it for like 4 days straight.
No, you got to do it for a week.
Were you active? What were you doing? Like, what were you doing though? Were you being
I was walking, but not, dude. I was eating like 7K calories a day. I mean, I was going out every single meal. I mean, you know how I eat. I mean, when I say I'm eating. So, and it was crazy. Yeah, I didn't really gain much, but I wasn't as skinny as I am now. Like, of course, I didn't have like a crazy 6-pack then, but I still like didn't gain a lot of weight. It was pretty impressive, but
yeah, it's interesting.
Well, what's y'all biggest takes from this podcast? Like, all right, Sean, what's up, Sean?
Can I just elaborate?
Yeah, on that? Elaborate.
Yeah. So something I noticed was like in Europe, their lifestyle is like in Spain. Something important that they do is they take siestas and like they limit the amount of time they work. And I think stress is something that's correlated to like their eating habits. They're a lot less stress over there.
That's what I said in the beginning.
You're working like 12 hours a day and you're stressed all the time.
Like Andre said, are you working to live or living to work?
Exactly.
Some shit like that.
So what's y'all biggest takes from this episode? I actually enjoyed it. It was good.
Be the odd one out and be healthy.
I would say, statistics can say one thing, but be the change, be different. If America's going in this way of we're not losing weight, be the one who wants to lose weight. So I'll say that. Just stay dedicated, stay motivated, stay disciplined, and have a good relationship with food because you don't want to be fat. Unless you do want to be fat. I don't know.
I'd love to.
Hey, I mean, if you want to be fat, go for it.
I want to say something before the next person goes. I was hanging out with the guy, Dan, that I met in New York, and he said, dude, if I become rich, I'm going to be the fattest person ever because I love to eat.
Really?
And he said, I don't even give a shit. I'm just going to eat everything. That's what he said.
Wow.
Hey, what a way to live. If that's why he wants to go out, you only live one life.
I just personally don't. I hate it. I don't know.
I'm scared of like the health concerns you'd get from being fat. Like, I know you're more prone to having like a heart attack.
Everything.
You're going to live a lot shorter of life just by eating a McDonald's meal?
I think it depends like how my life's going. Like if I have nobody else around me that's alive, I'm probably just going to enjoy it and eat whatever the fuck I want. But if I have like a family and have people that I still love that are existing, then I'll take care of myself. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. But Sean and Mike, what's your biggest take?
Oh, all right. I kind of have a lot to say. I would say going back to what Luke's story, back when he visited his girlfriend. I think, yeah, one of the main drivers for, I guess, being unhealthy is just living in food deserts, like the environment that you're in, places that don't really have any healthy options. And also, I think that lower socioeconomic statuses, they are a bit more unhealthy because they can only afford to eat like McDonald's and stuff like that. And also, I think it's lifestyle. People aren't exercising. That obviously will lead them to be overweight. But I think being in America, it's a lot easier to get fat than being in Europe. I think you have to go way more out of your way to get fat in Europe, and you'll be the odd one out. But I would just say, like worldwide, not just the U.S., governments should get stricter on what they're allowed to put. They're allowing these companies to put in foods.
It's a good take.
Can I say one thing about Mike said?
Back off him.
Sorry. Well, no, just one thing I feel like I've noticed people say is like, if you only can afford to eat McDonald's is still like over $20 if you get a meal. So go to Aldi's, you can get ground beef, get pasta, get healthy stuff there for less than $20 and cook your own food. So I hate when people like say that as an excuse. Like, I don't have enough money, but they're going out to eat all the time or eating fast food. Just go and cook. It's really not that expensive. You go to affordable grocery store and you're not getting the most expensive.
Dude, McDonald's meal is still the same price as like an organic grass-fed burger. And if you make it yourself.
Yeah, it's probably more.
I'd like to add on to that.
Yeah.
Mike, I do believe Mike is correct when he says when they work long hours, you're tired, you don't want to cook. You work like 40 hours a week. I've worked 40 hours a week. It's miserable, man. It's like you don't have time. Bro. Like I swear I was waking up every day when I was working those 40 hours a week at 6 a.m. to go to the gym, go home, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. And it's not most people can do it. You just gotta like lock in on your life and do it. It's hard, man, when you don't have that much time in your life to do it. I mean, 24 hours in a day and you're working 8 hours. Yeah. You need 6 to 8 hours of sleep.
If you look at
that's true.
If you want it bad enough, you'll figure out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I think, bro. Yeah. Like if someone wants it bad enough, they'll meal prep on Sunday.
But you haven't worked the 40 hours. You have to like be in their position. Yeah. Like if you've never been in that position,
I've worked 40 hours before with my dad.
Okay, you have. Never mind. But whoever hasn't been in the position.
Oh, you're gonna go 10?
No, Sean.
Oh, okay. I was gonna go add on.
Add on, Mike.
More? I was just gonna say that, like the U.S., going back to our capitalist nature, I think we're the hardest working country as well. And I think the harder we work, the more stressed out we are, and then we lean on food as a crutch, and then we overeat as well. So I think there is kind of like a correlation in between that as well, like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, I'd like to add on too. I mean, when it comes to the working, Mike, certain jobs you might have to work overtime, maybe 60, 80 hours, and you're up all day and you just can't fit in that lifestyle.
Yeah, that's true.
Like investment banking, that's a prime, example.
Yeah.
It's 80 hours work weeks. Try fitting like a workout during that, or like a proper meal, Yeah. I mean, you can do it, but it's tough.
Yeah.
Mike, add on.
There's a lot.
Nah, that's all for me. What do you have to say, Sean? What's your biggest take?
Well, I think the biggest take from this whole podcast is that you guys should educate yourself. If you're not already educated, learn about food, and just try to be healthy. I mean, the more healthy you are, the better lifestyle you'll have.
That's good, man.
My biggest take from the podcast is I believe to just like, first of all, just avoid like the junk. Like if you just simply avoid the junk food and you start like buying whole foods and cooking in olive oil and doing all this stuff, you're going to just naturally, not crave food as much. And as long as you stay consistent with that, you'll kind of rewire your brain to be like that. But not only that, I also believe that life is about balance and to not overthink it. I do think that like crashing out with your friends, bro, is literally like one of the most fun activities like you could do, bro. Like, so like don't overthink it and don't be like the type of person where, oh, I'm only eating healthy like for my whole life, like every day. Like I don't like I still do believe that, it's good to kind of, live life a little bit. And I do believe that even if you do have a day like that, it's okay and it's easy to bounce back from.
I love the way you
said that. Can I piggyback off of that?
Yeah, Luke, then Mike, and then I'll go.
Yeah. I was gonna say, basically, I love what you said, Jaden. I'd agree. Some of my best memories are probably overeating food and just having fun with my friends, just eating whatever. So
absolutely,
like it's worth. At the end of the day, it's worth it if you're doing an 80-20 diet. That's what I say, 80-20. I haven't been following that as of recent. Actually, as of recent, I have. But like in the past few months, I haven't.
60-40.
But as long as you're being healthy, and it's like it's okay to have those moments of crashing out, as we would say. I think it's worth it.
Look, I'm gonna piggyback off of that. Then Mike, you can piggyback off of me. All right.
Double piggy. Yeah,
we'll do a little double piggy,
and then let Sean piggy.
And then I just want to add on to that you only live one life. Just have that goddamn burger. JJ, let's go to Cluckface after this. Fuck it. All right, Mike, you go. Piggy.
Spit out, Mike.
Just ignore the whole commentary. Now I'll just say inspired change, man. Every time on my For You page, I'm seeing someone like a new influencer that's trying to better themselves, guys. And it just makes me so happy. Guys, it's never too late to better yourself. Go out there, be the best version of yourself every day.
All right. After Mike's fourth take from the episode, I'm going to finally go. I love what everybody said, and I'm going to take a little bit from everybody. Jaden, I like how you explain that you don't be the odd one out and ruin the group. Like if you're actually working towards something and you need to get cut for something, then I get it. You be healthy and stuff. But if you're just doing it just to be healthy, you could follow what Luke said and do the 80-20 diet, 80% healthy, 20% have a little fun. Because for us, we're around 20 years old. Like we're young. We have the opportunity to eat a little bit unhealthy and it won't affect us as bad as it would if we're a lot older. But if you're watching this, I would just say don't take food for granted because it is the best thing ever. So yeah. Love you guys. Thanks for listening, whoever was watching.
Love you, bro.
Yeah.
Peace and love, baby. Peace and love.